the reason why I was like, if I have access through this, through the session with you, it will be great for me to do some hands-on here and there.
So I'll just show you this. Meanwhile, hi Karthik. Hello. Hello, Karthik.
Actually, Rakesh, I have another meeting at 11:30, which is 1 hour 15 minutes from now. Um, if you believe we can.
So I'll make it quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you have only 1 hour, is it?
I have 1 hour 15 minutes. Do you think that will be sufficient?
Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, at least we'll do with the completion of the event, because then I'll show you what is E-form and D-forms. D-form, I'll show you how it looks like.
Fine, great. That is great, actually. Thank you so much.
So basically, E-forms or D-forms are, general system, oriented forms where you can just have some of the other business process which is not there in our application, like invoice forms or PO forms. Some, as you said, cash advancement forms. So it is just a manual process out of the system. We are doing it, automated. So you for upstream we have D forms. For downstream we have E forms.
Upstream is D form, downstream is E form. Okay.
For upstream it is D forms. For downstream it is E forms. For procurement, E forms are used. For sourcing and contract management, D forms are used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they technically the same, or technically they have a different category?
Yeah, more or less the same, but only the naming convention, because in upstream we don't have any transactions, so those are known as document forms. In downstream we have no transaction, so they are known as electronic forms. So naming convention is different. That's it. In Ariba, these upstream and downstream also, it's just a shake, just for naming convention, to just categorize. Okay, upstream is completely into planning phase, strategy phase, and downstream completely into transaction. We are doing transaction. Right. Hi Karthik, can you hear me?
Hello, Rakesh, KB. Hello.
Yeah, Karthik, can you hear me? I think there's a connectivity issue with him, I think. So this is a
Okay.
templates, Kasi. This is how templates look like. All these are
Uh,
customized templates.
but I'm still not seeing the screen because I just restarted my
You're
computer.
not able to see my
Uh,
screen?
yeah, I'm not able to because I haven't joined the meeting yet in the online thing because I just restarted my computer.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
because I haven't restarted for a very long time.
Oh,
It's taking a bit of time.
okay. So meanwhile, you restart and we'll just have a recap of what we did last time or how we started the event.
Fine,
So yeah.
sure.
So in sourcing, as I already explained, sourcing is the process of uh, getting information from the suppliers, negotiating with them. Once negotiated, we finalize the project and award that to the supplier. Once awarded, it will be exported to contracts, or if we have any backend integration, it will be exported to the system, ECC or ERP, any backend system. So for that doing, we have multiple events, multiple process in place by which we do this sourcing project. So first of all, RFI, which is just to gather non-competitive information, like just to know what are the market prices and all, or what is the information which in RFI we don't generally don't take best practice is not to take commercial terms. If you want to go with commercial terms, then we'll go with RFP, request for proposal, where all the suppliers give a commercial term, but not at competitive, competitiveness. But in auction, they'll be competing each other on the same room. I mean, online or offline, wherever they'll compete on the same platform. And forward auction, as I said, if you want to sell anything, then we'll go with the forward auction. And forward auction is also a competitive event or competitive bidding. So all these are types of events. These are the main, I mean, sourcing, these are the main events type we have. Now coming to the RFP. RFI is as similar as RFP. There is only difference is like, we don't include commercial terms. So I'm not, explaining complete RFA again. If you have any doubts, let me know. And RFP and RFA looks the same. When you create any RFI or RFP, it looks the same. Right.
Okay. I have something to ask regarding this. Um, there are requirements where the customer needs us to add some additional information. Um, the best example is um, alternative currencies allowed. I understand that the suppliers can quote in their currency and then using the conversion, whatever we have uploaded, system will show the price in the base currencies for evaluation purposes. But how do we let the supplier, I mean, in order to let the suppliers know what are the allowed currencies in which he can do the bidding, we may need another new field, which is in the header.
We should
Do you
have,
think
I
we can
mean,
add such fields?
yeah, buyers should have the currencies in place. I mean, the currency conversion rates in place. So once you allow in when while you do auction ruling, it will ask for you currency conversion rates. It will ask for you whether suppliers should bid, I mean, whether allow the supplier to bid in their own currency or not. If you say yes, then it will ask you for, allow currency rate, I mean, currency conversion rate. So once you give the rate from your backend system, ERP system, so all this comes into out of the box. I mean, you need not to do. You just need to upload the data. You need not to have any customization for this. So once you give this data like currency conversion and which currency you want to allow, I'll show you while creating option, that option will come, I'll show you. So once you give that, I mean, how many currency conversion you are giving, the supplier would be able to see only those many currencies while responding,
or
while bidding.
in the list. Okay.
So he'll be able to see only those currencies.
Okay. But in case if there is any custom fields or flex fields type of thing that is required, do you believe we can add it up in the document here, or do we have to ask SAP to add it?
Which one? Which field?
I mean, I don't have any example name for the field, but in case if there is a
Okay.
custom field that is required.
Okay. So generally what happens in sourcing, so generally in sourcing we will have, no, just a, hello,
Sure.
hello. I'm sorry. So in sourcing, generally we have 5 customization field, custom fields, where you can do actual custom. You can create new fields. So if you want to have those fields in place, I mean, you want to add some new fields or new data to that field. So you have to just convey that to the SAP. I mean, as I said, we don't have any technical rights to the application. As it's a cloud application, if they start giving technical rights, then it will be issue. So they don't give any technical
Mm,
issue, but they'll definitely get back to us. I mean, if you raise any request using DSC, within 10 to 12 hours, they'll be getting back to us, uh, and they'll be supporting. So no issue in that.
Oh, but the number of fields is 5. Is it at the header or is it at the item?
So that is again depending upon the contract what we had. I mean, what buyer had with. Uh,
Okay, okay.
yeah, it's not that they'll only if they require more fields, then there's a term between sales team and the buyer. So it's not
Okay,
rigid
okay,
file
got it.
custom fields or something like that. So yeah.
Okay, got it.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, thank you.
So so yeah, we created RFP where in the first process, the first process is to give the header information. We just give the header information, what is the project, what is the region, base span and all. After that, we selected one template, right? So that is the main thing in every event. We need to have a template in place from where we are extending that project or from where we are extending that event. So once the event, we gave the header information, we create that event. Now comes the header information. I mean, ruling ruling part. So we give different types of rules like timing rule, bidding rule, market feedback. So all these are the rules, types of rules, how we want to configure the event. And once the event ruling is done, next comes, hello, hello,
Hello, yes.
hi Karthik. Hello Karthik, can you hear us?
Yes, Rakesh. Yes,
Yeah,
Rakesh.
yeah, yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. So, so yeah, Kasi. So once the information is given, ruling in, then next comes the team part. So who are the team involved in that project? Will include that. Next comes the uh, supplier part, where we invite all the suppliers in different ways. Once the supplier is invited, then we'll go with the content. What should be the content of that event? Like supplier, who will be the, sorry, what are all the line items for that event, what if any, if we have any questions and all. So it this goes in this way. Once the all requirement is done, then we have to summarize. We have to check the overview. Once overview is done, I mean, once we have everything in place, we publish that event, and it will go for the supplier's response. So I'll show you the same in the auction. Once I'll just give a glimpse of how e-forms look like, how we have to create. I mean, generally we cannot create, but
Rakesh, are you there in the call?
yeah, I'm here. I was checking whether this user profile has that access or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so for at least he in this demo system we have, at least you can see and access the e-forms. So I'm checking whether this user rule has this. Mm. Okay, Kasi, we'll do one thing in coming session. I'll do that. I mean, if access is not there, I'll assign that access and I'll show you. Is that okay?
This is for the D forms and E forms. Is it?
Yeah. E-forms. These are
Oh,
all
sure.
templates. Yeah.
Okay. Then that's fine. That's fine. But I do need to know how to assign the access to ourselves. Uh,
Yeah, user creation
because
and
I
all,
think that is
right?
one of them. Yeah, right. At the basic administration stuff,
Yeah.
and also how
I'm
to
sorry,
create
I
the
should
D
I
forms
should
and E
tell that in
forms.
first class only. Yeah. So I'll do that. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
So now we'll quickly create a sourcing auction. Karthik.
Yes,
Karthik.
Rakesh.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
Rakesh.
we were just discussing Kasi's some requirement was there, so we were just discussing. We didn't start yet, so we'll quickly
Okay.
go through the auction. How we
Okay.
created RFP. The same way we'll create the auction, right? And we'll send it across to the supplier, and we'll see how supplier responds to that auction. Okay. I don't know why this system is so slow today.
Actually, I have not accessed it yet, but my guys are also telling me. I mean, they're also telling me that it's quite
No.
slow
Generally,
when they were
buyer system won't be having this type of issue. The reason that might be because of net, because this is a demo system for global partners. So every SAP partner
Mm,
globally using this system. So that might be issue, but the system, the URL is specific to the buyer. I mean clients who will be using. So there might be chances of internet issue. He Here it's not that case. This URL is accessed throughout globally. That is the problem. So
create this
and
sourcing project. You're also saying that this is an auction, is it? Where do you mention that?
which one? This one.
It Yeah, yeah. You just now said that this is what is it? Competitive bid, which is an auction.
Yeah,
Um, I saw you only creating this as a sourcing project.
yeah.
Um, do you mention anywhere that this must be an auction?
We have to mention here. I said you right yesterday.
Okay, okay, the event type.
RFP.
Okay,
Yeah. Got it right.
okay, got it. Okay, yeah, yeah, sure.
So it's a test project. I'm taking as it's a demo project. I'm taking it's a test project. I'm going little quickly, little not very. Just let me know wherever whichever field you are not able to get. So as it's a origin from Ariba sourcing, as I said, if any backend ERP or you are getting from any other source, it will give us the source name from where it's getting. So region and all, uh, yeah. So rest of the things are same. For header information, you just need to specify the commodity, which commodity we are dealing with. Okay, I'm taking this. I'm not giving any other information. No. Now the selecting of tab, excuse me, selecting of template. So I have selected one template, which is reverse auction template, and now I'm creating. So we just gave header information, right? Now the timing rules, as I said, see here also the same, more or less the same. When should the event start? What is the time? Here, as new field we can see that is specify how lot bidding will begin. We have three types of bidding. One, parallel, where every lot will run in a parallel. Supplier has to bid for each and every lot in parallelly. Like, okay, I'm bidding for three lots are there. I have to bid parallelly. Staggered means here the bidding will start for every lot the bidding will start, and the closing time of the lot will be one by one. For suppose I have three lots, right? First, at the starting of the bidding, each and every lot will start. Everything will be open for suppliers to bid. So three lots will be started for response, and the closing time will be like first one will be closed, second will be closed after 5 or 10 minutes, third will be closed after the time we specified. Here you can see that specifying the lot for first lot or
But the lot is defined. The lot is defined at the content level, is it?
yes, yes, yes. So you got it right, staggered, Karthik,
Yeah.
and yeah. So it will, starting of the lot will be, simultaneously it will start, but closing will be one by one in a serial way. And serial is like lots will start in a serial manner. First one will complete, second, then third, then whatever. So serially it will start. So the response is also, so these all comes when buyer or client want information suppliers to have a good look on the lots or line items and respond calmly and patiently. So these all will come. These rules comes when that comes into picture. So now this is the timing when should the bidding start. I'm taking it as parallel. So as soon as I click on publish, it will be sent for the response. So the duration will be 30 minutes.
Rakesh, I have
Yeah.
one question here. Actually, here then specify how bidding will begin and end, that parallel, serial, and staggered. So, is there any help that we want, documentation? What does it mean? I mean, not for this field, any field. If we come across a drop down, what does it mean each field? Do we have any documentation as such?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, 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 okay.
You want me to forward? Hello.
Yes, Rakesh. Yes, Rakesh.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll once we finish it with this, I'll definitely forward it to you. I mean,
Sure,
both of.
sure, sure. Thank you.
So set a review period after the lot closes. It's nothing but once the event is completed, you want to review the supplier supplier responses. Is that required? I'm taking it no. Allow bidding over time. So this is one of the option where supplier buyer can restrict the proxy bids. So I'll explain about this field. So what is bidding over time? For suppose event is for, I mean auction is for half an hour, and in that half an hour 25 minutes is over, the last 5 minutes is remaining. So in that last 5 minutes, if any supplier is bidding less than the first rank bid means the bid which is very less, and anybody's supplying, I mean giving the bid which is less than the rank 1. So in that case we can have one option called bid allow bidding overtime, where it will automatically trigger to extend the time. I'll give an example to make it more easy. Sometimes what happened, a supplier 1 has given his bid as 100 rupees in while the event is going on, and in last 5 minutes while the event is going to close in 5 or 3-4 minutes, last remaining 3-4 minutes, some supplier 2 came and he just bidded for 98 rupees or 99 rupees. So in that case, the supplier 1 cannot, again bid, because very less time is there, and he can be able to open and, bid respond to that online. So there might be chances of, losing the business from supplier. In that case, what he can do, he can have bidding overtime, where we can have the criteria like which rank of bid should trigger overtime. So that criteria we can have. Just a moment. So we can specify which rank of bid that can trigger overtime. So if I am giving 1, then only if the last minute bid is affecting rank 1, then only bid will be triggered. I mean overtime will be triggered. Otherwise it won't. And the time, start bid time, I mean when, like as I said, last 5 minutes if bid is submitted. So we can specify whether it's last 10 minutes or last 15 minutes. So in that manner we can specify, I mean in last how many minutes if the bid is submitted, overtime should be triggered. And the overtime last for,
I
yeah.
yeah, Rakesh. So you created this as a quick or full project?
Sorry, quick.
Did you create this as a full project or a quick project?
It's a quick project.
Okay, thank
Yeah. I did not started about full project. It's again a different thing. I'll show you how we can do that in coming session. So yeah, bidding rules. Now here we have so many bidding rules, but because it's a competitive one, so we'll have different bidding rules here. So enable scoring on participant response. I mean, we can score according to the response of the suppliers, and we can even give as while awarding we can consider this as well. So scoring and grading will be on the questions depending upon what questions we are asking. So yeah, must participant improve their bids? Yes, because what happens generally if you don't, if you say no in this thing, so participant will give their bid like first time they have given 100 rupees, next time they'll give 99.5, then they'll give 99. So in that case, to avoid that, we can have this. So it's asking like must participant beat the lead bid? It's not mandatory. He can or he cannot. Beating lead bid means whatever the lead bid, rank one bid is there, every supplier has to beat that. So it's not mandatory. Creating buffer to protect the lead bit. If you want, you can create a buffer like every supplier should have at least a range of this rank one bit. I mean, let me give an example. Yeah. So for suppose I have rank one bid as 100 rupees. Supplier has submitted 100 rupees of bid. So if you create a protect lead bid, so here what happens up to 5, if you creating 5, then next supplier has to bid 95 or less to protect that lead bid. You can read this as well. Yeah. So he has to, I mean, it's like, creating one area where he cannot bid in between that. We have to bid less or we have to bid uh, more. But if you are creating one buffer a bid, there he cannot bid. Like for 100, if I'm taking 5 as buffer, front and back buffer, so he can bid less than 95, he can bid more than 105, but he cannot bid in that area. Is that clear? I hope I am clear. I think. Hello.
Maybe after you go through, maybe after you finish this all these fields, if you
Yeah, yeah,
can also summarize again, it will be
yeah, yeah.
good because all these, some of these items look similar.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that, and I'll forward you one document where will every each and every fields will have the explanation. I'll definitely forward that document. That will help you out as well. So while doing hands-on, we should have that document in place. So it will help. Okay, Kasi and Karthik. So it's asking for allow tie bids. I mean, whether supplier should bid same bid, two supplier to bid same. So we can have different option in this as well. So allow tie bids for all ranks or break tie bids by submit times. So tie bids are nothing but submitting same bids. I mean, two suppliers submitting same bids. So if you say no tie bids, no supplier cannot bid same bid at the same amount for the event. They have to submit different amount. So no tie bids for rank one. If you give this as rule, so what happens? Except for first rank, supplier can bid their response for any other. I mean tie bids for any other ranks. Rank is nothing but the lowest amount for reverse auction. The lowest amount is the rank one, right? So no tie bids for rank 1 means supplier cannot submit rank 1 bid, I mean tie bid on rank 1 bid. Apart from rank 1, he can submit for any other. So is that clear, fields? So I'll definitely go through once again. I mean, these are just business rules. When you go with any procurement or any auction, so all these comes into buyer's mind. If you explain about these all fields, as we are into IT team, maybe we don't know the functionality of this all fields, but any business team, they definitely require all these type of rules and regulations to do the e-auction or e-procurement better. Yeah, so
Rakesh,
now
when you say improve bid amount by nominal amount, um, where do we specify the nominal amount?
supplier has to specify.
No, I mean,
You mean asking
in,
you mean asking regarding currency? Are you asking regarding currency?
no, no, no. Regarding the bid amount, I mean, the way I understood was
Yeah,
when we meant when the project owner me,
yeah,
mentions the bid amount to be increased by a nominal amount,
yeah.
what does that mean? Is supplier cannot play games like in a difference of 0.01 cents or something like that. So instead, he has to increase or decrease his bid by a nominal amount.
Yes, yes.
So, but where do we define the nominal amount? Nominal amount
Well,
could be 10 cents.
yeah, well, creating line item, we have to give that how much the nominal amount should be. I mean, it should be 5 rupees or 10 rupees or 100 rupees. We have to specify that
Okay.
while creating a line item. So
All right. All
here
right.
he
Okay.
asked,
Okay.
yeah, here he asked improve bid amount by nominal amount or percentage. I mean, these are the two fields, and whether it should be in percentage or whether it should be nominal amount.
Okay. And then if at all we say enable scoring by scroll up a bit, a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Scoring on participant responses.
Yes. This means I mean, uh, okay. You will tell us this later, is it?
No, no. I mean, there's nothing in this. If you enable
Okay.
scoring on participant response, so we have to specify the method. I mean, by how you are, certifying or scoring the response of the supplier. So we have to give the process method. So once we are done, it will be just as while awarding the project to any supplier, it will be one attribute while awarding the project. So you can use
Okay.
this. Okay, this supplier responded good. Might be the amount is little high than supplier one, but the response is good, and the quality, or if you ask the question and the answer is little bit better. So all these will help you out in awarding the supplier.
Okay.
Sometimes what
Okay.
happens,
That's correct.
supplier one might be quoting very less amount, but supplier two quoted little more amount. The quality and the commitment is better than supplier one, so we'll go with that. So all this help in selecting the supplier.
Okay.
Now comes your question,
Uh,
whether, yeah,
create a buffer to protect lead bid. Yeah.
sorry,
Maybe I think there is one thing. Create a buffer to protect lead bid.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just reading it from the Google.
So you want me to explain about this once
Yeah,
again?
yeah. Please do it in an online. Yeah.
So what happened? I mean, sometimes I'll take example and explain. We have 100 rupees as a rank 1 bid. right? So
Okay.
I don't want to any other supplier to rank for 99 or 98 and all. So it's okay if anybody is touching the rank 2 rank 2 is like I have 105, and if anybody is quoting 104 or 103, is that's okay, but I don't want to take risk with rank 1 bit, which is very less amount. So in that case we can create a buffer around rank 1 bit, where if I create buffer of 5, so for rank 1 bit, everybody, I mean, no supplier can bid between this 95 to 105. So that is my buffer of rank 1. So make sure that,
I mean,
sorry,
if they bid, then if they bid,
won't allow,
then
system won't allow at all.
okay,
System won't
okay,
allow to bid.
okay.
Any wrong, I mean, these rules are specified, right? Once these all rules are there, when supplier, try to bid anything here and there, system won't take at all. It's
Okay,
not like that if we are getting that response, it's not like that. System won't take from supplier at all.
So, Rakesh,
Yeah, yeah, Karthik.
Rakesh, suppose a lead bid is rupees 100 rupees, so another supplier has to quote, so he has to, if he give buffer equal to 5, so he has to either bid less than 95 or greater than 105, is it?
Yeah, I mean generally for reverse auction, it should be, I mean, decreasing way, right? So he should give for 95 or less.
Okay, okay. So where do we specify this lead, no, buffer amount
In line item, because it will be
line?
line item. Yeah. So for different line item, we can define different buffer times. Is that clear?
yeah, clear.
Yeah.
So now comes, the currency rules, whether how many types of currency should be, selected by supplier, or see, allow participant to select their bidding currency. So if you are saying yes, then you have to give the currency exchange rate. So it can pull the currency exchange from ERP or your system. So I think this was your question, right, Kasi? Whether we have the currency rules, and how the supplier can see the different currency we accept, right?
Exactly, exactly. Yes.
So from here we can do that. We just need to have the data. I mean, we have to upload the data. We can do that. So no customization required for this. So many of the things no need to have customization. Every customer requirement can be answered or know, uh, satisfied with this Ariba application. But the thing is, we should know, I mean, whether the functionality is there or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think. So we should know whether the functionality is, available in system or not. So many of these functionality will do the customer, because SAP designed in such a manner that any client requirement, they'll just go and deploy in the system application, and it will be applicable to all the clients.
But Rakesh, here, uh, like what you said, knowing the functionality is very essential. Yes, and I think everybody agrees. But at the same time, deploying the same functionality across a lot of customers, but let without restricting the usage of the functionality, if you show everything to all the customers, do you think they might get confused, and there won't be any proper control or governance in the way they create this bits? For example, just now you mentioned about this creating a buffer, right? There may be some
Yes.
countries or some companies who do not allow these type of buffers to be placed, okay, because it is unfair. there are countries where this is treated as unfairness.
Okay.
But since the same solutions deployed across different countries and different industries, this field will always be enabled and visible to the customer. Like,
No,
in
no,
case if he is going to use it, no, is it? Okay. Okay.
no, no. Let me answer your question. So now it's our responsibility to make sure that, as you said, buffer is not used across some countries. So now it's our responsibility to hide this field. So we
Our
can do that.
responsibility means the consulting company's responsibility.
Consultant, our as yours responsibility to hide this. So this can be done using template.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. But these templates
So
are
we can
created as
do that.
part of project by the consulting companies.
Yeah, yeah. Any or every field can be hidden, and you can hide this by saying no, or you can make it as read only field. It will be visible, but it's as a read only field will be visible. You can do that as well.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
tell you in a template designing that part. Yeah, so this is market feedback. See, I mean, from RFP, we can see in auction we have so much market feedback. I mean, bidding rules and market feedback for RFP and auction are totally different. For RFP and RFI might be the same, but for auction is different. So let's go through this. Specify how participant view the market information. Again, the same. Enable the starting gate. Do not enable the starting gate, or enable the starting gate with gate for the entire event or lot wise. Show participant response to the other participant. As it's a competitive one, we can have this one. So after participant first response is accepted. So first response is accepted means we send the event to the supplier, right? So supplier responded to that. After that, we accepting that response. I mean, it's not like he gave some XYZ response and we do not like it, but still. So once we accept that bit, then only he'll be able to see the other participant's response. If you specify no, he won't be able to see. But generally it should be yes, because as it's a competitive one, when people seeing each other, they'll compete. Yes, he is giving 100 rupees, I should give 95, and another supplier say, oh, okay, I should give 90. So in this way, they'll compete with each other. So here we have hide the number of bidders by using same participant alias. So you can have a unique name or generic name, like you can have supplier 1, supplier 2, or you can have their unique name, like company name or some other unique name we can have. So we can have that. I mean, this is to restrict supplier to know who are all other suppliers name, or their contact, their identity. To just hide that, we can have this field. So the reserve price to all participant. So reserve price is something which is okay, I am ready to give this on this amount. So you might be knowing about the reserve price, right? We have ceiling price, historic price, and reserve price. So reserve price is something where I'm okay, this bid makes sense to me, this amount makes sense to me to give the project. So if you want, you can show that field or show that amount to a participant in this type of. So after participant first response is accepted, or after participant has met the reserve value. So we can set the reserve value as well. If you want to say no, then he won't be able to see the reserve price. So you can set the ranks. Again, ranks are nothing but their every ranks are dynamic depending upon the supplier giving their bids. Like supplier 1 gave very less bid first time, so he'll be rank 1. Next time supplier 3 has given less amount, so supplier 3 will be on rank 1. So ranks are dynamic depending upon the responses. according to their response, according to the amount they responded, the ranks will be decided. Yeah, so uh, show calculated value of competitive term before participant submit. Yeah, so we have matrix over here. We can have some formulas and all. Just, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have formulas. I said I'll show you while adding line items or lots. We can have some formulas and all. So once we have some customized formula, when we give some formulas while calculating like total cost ownership, what should be the TCO of that product. So we can have some formulas. So you want supplier to see that formula or not. So we can decide that as well. So formulas to all participant not required or required. So depending upon their requirement. Show bid graphs to the all participant. Yes, bid graph I'll show you how it looks like. The bid console I'll show you. Initial balance. Yeah. So this field indicates that okay, I have some incumbent suppliers or I have some new suppliers. So for my historic suppliers or incumbent suppliers, I want to have different rates or for I mean different rates in the sense initial values. Okay, you can start bid from 120 and rest of the suppliers should start from 150. So as you are incumbent, I am giving this chance to you. So it's like that. So indicate participant that participant specific initial values has been specified. So we can have this field as well. So all these are some of the other business requirement. I mean we might not feel that what makes sense of having this field, but at the time of real business scenarios, while doing huge business, these all the fields help uh, getting business process efficiency as well as getting cost reductions. So am I clear up to this? These are the ruling part. After that, that's everything will be the same. I mean, having rules. I mean, team member.
Rakesh, just a reserve price. I have doubt on reserve price. What is that?
Show reserve price to all participants. Okay, keep
Yeah,
it.
I didn't. What are different prices you are telling, right? What are the
Yeah, yeah.
different
Keep it
price?
with
Reserve
you.
price, generic price.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you. Keep it with you. This. I mean, while creating the content, I'll show you. I mean,
Okay.
everything will be
Okay.
populated. I'll explain you
Okay.
in. So team members we can add, as I said, team members or groups and all. I'm skipping this. The same, inviting supplier in the same. So only rules part will be difference. I mean, for auction or rest of the all for every event, these all are common. So I'm inviting one supplier. Uh, let's try with two suppliers. To make it competitive, I'll try to have two suppliers bidding at the same time. We have half an hour more, right, Kasi?
Yes, Rakesh, I was on mute.
I'll make sure that we'll finish it up before that. So I have invited multiple suppliers, I mean couple of suppliers. Now I'll go with the content. So we are clear with the inviting of supplier, right? As I said, we can have three types of invitations. Incumbent supplier, which we have in our system, or we can post in discovery our requirement. And third is, some supplier existence, the contact details, but he is not in our system. So we'll onboard them by sending invitation. right? So we are clear with supplier invitation, right? Now I'm adding line item. Yeah. So we can add line item. I'm just taking description of the line item. So we can have some so this is the material master of Ariba. We can pull it from ERP, any backend system, or we can have our own material master.
But when we say we pull it, is it a real-time connection or is it like a manually loading in every time?
No, 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 no. So if you want to pull it from backend any ERP, so integration should be in place, and it's not real time, but yeah, every updation will be updated here. How? We'll have some scheduled task in our Ariba system. So what these scheduled
Okay.
tasks run, how we specify, like every day or bi-weekly or something like that. So once these scheduled tasks run, so any updation in the ECC master, it will be automatically updating here. So I won't say synchronized way, but yeah, it will be
Okay, that
updated.
means okay. Can I get more details into this? Uh, so that means I assume Rakesh, can you hear me?
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Rakesh?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I have some bad connectivity here. Okay. That means
Hello.
from
Yeah.
ECC,
Now I cannot hear
that
you, Kasi. Now I cannot hear you.
with the
Hello.
okay. Can we? Is it better now?
Yeah. I
Is it
mean,
better now?
when you're asking, it's audible, but when you're asking the question, it's not audible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. That means this when you say it is not synchronization, but it will be replicated. That means it's a two-step activity where ECC exports the data into a particular file, and then the exported file is independently pulled inside the Ariba system. Is that what you explained?
No. See, what
Okay,
happens
sorry.
in Ariba, we have scheduled tasks where for every different task we have different, like pulling the data, master data, pulling transactional data, or transactional data is synchronized. I mean, it's real-time synchronization is there for transactional, but for master we have scheduled tasks where it will run for particular time. Okay, I want to run it daily. For any updation in ECC master, it will automatically update daily for daily basis in ERP. I mean, in Ariba solution. So we have those scheduled tasks in place where it will run automatically, and it will, this scheduled task work is to pull updated data from ECC. Pull updated data from ECC. Only whatever extra added, it will pull those data, that data only. So I, the
Okay,
reason I'm
maybe,
saying, yeah,
yeah, maybe I think once you finish this particular thing, before
yeah,
you allow the suppliers to do a response,
this,
can
yeah.
you quickly show the scheduled task? I just want to picture in my mind with a file, but what I'm pulling in a file
Your voice is, it's very difficult to understand, but I understood what you said.
The voice break
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, this voice. So yeah, I'll do that, Kasi. I got you. You mean to say while supplier is responding, we can discuss about those master data synchronization, right? Scheduled task and all. So I'll do that.
Yes, please.
Karthik, here is your answer for your questions like ceiling price, historic price, or reserve price. This is what you're asking, right?
Yes, Rakesh, yes.
So I'm selecting randomly applicant files because okay. So I selected the commodity. I giving it's if we can specify from team tab only. It's not mandatory to have here also. So response required for the each lot for this lot or not. I'm specifying no. It's okay. So you any field you miss, I mean, let me know. I mean, this we discussed in the RFP also. So let me explain you once again. Response required for this item or lot. If you say yes, supplier has to definitely select that lot, this lot. I mean, if we have multiple lots, like I have 3 lots, if you are not mandating this, then supplier can select only, okay, I'm comfortable with first lot and second lot. I don't want to bid on third lot. So he can bid accordingly. But if you do mandatory, then he has to submit bid for this lot, this particular lot, right? And extended and unit pricing nothing but if you give unit pricing, it will bid on quantity wise. If you give extended pricing, it will bid on complete no how many quantity if you have given like 10 quantity you have given. And coming to the ceiling price is something initial price where the bidding should start. For suppose my ceiling price is 120. 120 is my ceiling price. And my historic price is something which I bought previously. Like, okay, I bought it for 130 previously and I wanted it to be 120 this time. Or it could be more because market inflation, because of that we can have that. Okay, last time I bought it for 140, something like that. So, or it could be 100, so last time I bought it for 100. So so this should be pulling from last historic data. I'm giving it as 140. Now comes the reserve price. So reserve price is something where okay, my initial price is 100, but I can give this project when it reaches to 100 rupees. That will make sense for me. Otherwise, I mean, it is starting price. The bidding should start from this, but this project award will make sense me when it comes to 100 or less. If it's more than 100 and 100 rupees, I won't award. I mean, I'll reconduct the event or whatever I want to do, but I won't award this to supplier. So this is about reserve price. I have reserved this price for this project, something like that. Is that clear, Karthik? Let me know if you want me to explain once
Yes,
again.
yes, yes, Rakesh, yes. Can you tell
Now,
about this extended price
so
idea set?
extended price is something, if you go on this, see now this quantity wise, it's not giving for no initial price, historic price.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, I mean price on unit it's not. It will ask for okay 10 items. How much should be the 10 items? 10 items I
Okay.
want 1000 rupees. Historic price is 1200 and the reserve price is somewhere 1000.
What is the difference between price and extended price?
Unit price is like I have 10 items, right?
Okay.
So the bidding will be on one by one, and if extended price it will bid or they'll bid on complete 10 items. So let me explain you. Just if you
Okay.
give here just a formula to calculate, you won't give also it will take. And there is not much difference. I'll show you. I'll show you just a moment. Before updating that, I'll go through these fields like use initial value as ceiling price, competitive term, pricing term. So as I already declared that the improved bid amount should be nominal amount, it's a read only field here. So read-only fields looks like this, Kasi. As you said, I don't want with buffer amount field should be visible. So if you want to show also, it will be in read-only. When you do changes in template, it should be read-only access. Now comes the bid decrement. You are asked right where we should give the amount, how much amount should be the bid decrement amount. You can specify lot wise or line item wise. Okay, for this lot the bid decrement amount should be 5 rupees or 10 rupees. The buffer, here you can specify the buffer. Okay, my buffer should be front and back buffer should be 5 or this is also read only as I specified in the ruling rules tab that participant should submit tie bits apart from rank one. I mean, except rank one, they can submit tie bits. Now let me update this. See the extended price over here, right? Once I done it, it will calculate the extended price and show it on the content term. Here you can see, right? So it's just a formula to calculate to show the supplier that the quantity is 10 and my ceiling price is 120. So 120 into 10, it's showing 1200 USD. As I selected USD as my currency, it's showing in USD. So just to calculate whether it's on unit based bidding or extended on complete commodity or complete line item. In line item we can have multiple units, right? So just a formula to calculate, that's it. Are we clear? You want me to explain once again? I'll do that. Kasi, are you there? It seems your connectivity is a little.
No. I'm still there. I'm still there, Rakesh.
Yeah,
I go on mute because I want to save my bandwidth here.
yeah. So I'm quickly publishing this so that we can see how it looks like, how supplier responses. I don't know whether it will work. Event allows supplier to, oh, so I gave suppliers to allow, so this is how it shows. See, where is that? Yeah, currency rules I gave, but I did not specify the exchange rate, so it's showing error for that. If you are selecting that, you have to specify the currency exchange rate.
Rakesh, so for the quick projects, there is no approvals, nothing. Like that's the reason why we can immediately publish it.
We can have, as this is a demo project, I did not keep any approval. We can have, so in upstream we will have very less approvals. That is, for sourcing specifically, we have two types of approval for creation, approval for publish, right? So this is how bid consoles look like. Time remaining in open meeting. So yeah, two suppliers are invited. uh, I'm really sorry guys, I don't know what happened, it's not working. What can I do? So what happens? The URL I gave, I am trying to copy and trying to log in, right? So when you go to that URL, it will again show the supplier network portal. So where supplier will get notification, he has to log in to that portal and respond accordingly. Respond. He has to accept the invitation from buyer. This invitation will be sent, and he will be start bidding. Depending upon the bidding, bid graphs will be affected. It's real time synchronized. As soon as they bid their amount, it will be affected. I mean, it will show their graphs over here, like whatever the amount they are bidding, it will show the graph. See here, we have the amount which we are given cap, like 100, 105. So we gave like 100 is our bid, right? So I mean initial price, right? No, sorry, 120. So this is our initial price, this is our historic price, and this is our reserve price. You can see here ceiling price, reserve price, and historic price. So the bid graphs will it will start from here 120. It will keep on decreasing depending upon the response. Try once I check. Actually, let me know when. I mean, if you're getting late or something.
Actually, I have 5 more minutes, Rakesh. I'm sorry.
Let me try once. If not, then we'll do with. I mean, I'll do one
While
thing.
Rakesh, while we are looking into this, can we also plan our next session? Uh, so even in case if I
Yeah.
drop out, even in case if I
Uh,
drop out of this
yeah, yeah,
call,
we'll do
I
that.
definitely know when is the next session. Yeah. Can we do it on Friday if you guys are okay? I mean, I'm just making a proposal, but it's also
Friday
it's
or
yeah.
today's Tuesday, right?
Today is Tuesday, right?
So see, I am logging into supplier portal. This is network, supplier network.
Okay.
So this is how suppliers portal looks like. He'll log in, he'll check there, and he'll respond. So as you are saying, you want to have for this on Friday. Can we have on Thursday? I mean, are you busy on Thursday?
Uh, Actually, I'm running into a presentation on Thursday
Okay.
morning. Yeah, I have to just prepare for it. That's the reason why
Okay.
tomorrow I can't make it.
Okay. So,
Uh,
Karthik, is that fine on Friday? I mean, is that okay? Karthik. So yeah, I think it's already 9 o'clock. So uh,
Hello, Rakesh.
yeah, Karthik.
Hello, Rakesh. Could you hear me? Yeah, it's okay for me. However, if it's possible Thursday evening for both of you, evening Thursday evening.
No, Thursday evening it's not possible for me because
Okay, okay,
my work shift is 2 to 10 IST. So
okay, okay. How about Friday morning at what time?
same 7:30.
Okay, okay.
that will be great. Thank you, Karthik.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Welcome. Welcome.
So to brief you, we created one option. We said send it for invitation supplier. So because of our portal is not working, we are waiting for supplier. So I can go there and I can pause the event or I can extend the event for next day. So we can do that. That is possible. Okay.
So, Rakesh, one doubt.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Hello, Rakesh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, you have invited two suppliers, right? So you have
Yes.
login credentials of one of the suppliers, so you could log in, is it?
Yeah, I have both the suppliers login because I created as a demo supplier. So I know the credential and password. Generally, supplier should not share that, but yeah. See here.
Okay.
Kasi, are you online still or you left? Kasi. So I think
I'm
he
here.
left. Yeah, yeah. So Kasi, you can see the screen here. I think here. So we'll discuss it on next meeting. I think so. There's no.
Rakesh, Rakesh, in last class you told there is some couple of documents that you'll forward us, but we didn't receive from Sai or anyone, the organizer. So can you forward us today some document that you have mentioned?
Yeah, I'll do that. Event management guide. I'll forward you. In which everything is mentioned. I'll forward you that event management.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think there is a issue with supplier
The
and
last
Kasi, if you want to leave, you can. Kasi, if you want to leave the meeting, you can. I mean, go ahead as you have meeting.
Yeah, yeah. So should we use the same link for Friday session, or is it going to be a different link?
I will forward you link if any changes. I will do that.
Okay, so it's Friday morning, 7:30. Thank you so
Right?
much. Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
yes. Yeah, go ahead. Have a nice day. So, yeah, Karthik, tell me.
nothing, nothing Rakesh. Those two documents like on the last
Document,
class
yeah.
document and this class.
I'll
Okay,
get to
that's
forward. We have two types of documents. First of all, we have event management guide and process management guide. So event
Okay.
management guide talks completely about events, quick projects, and process management guide talks about full project. So once today I'll forward the quick project guide, and once we done with the full project, I'll forward that as well. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll do that. Anything else from my end for today's session?
Uh,
I'm sorry,
no,
supply portal is not working. Otherwise, we would
no
have
issues. No issues.
how
No
it
issues.
looks like.
No issues. Okay.
Yeah.
No issues.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Rakesh.
Karthik. Yeah, yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Who is Bharat Ganesh? Very clever people. What was that kind of person is accept?